I'm very pleased to tell you that I'm interviewing Deon Meyer, who's a famous South African crime writer. And we've come to the small village of Bremel, all the way in, well, 1.5 hours outside of Amsterdam. So we had a very early start this morning. Deon Meyer is, well, as I said, he's a very famous crime writer. He's an easy read, and a lot of his books are set in Cape Town, which is where I'm from. So I'd like to introduce you. This is Deon. Thank you for the interview. Please tell our Globe members about yourself and your books. And
Well, I live in South Africa. I'm in Stellenbosch, and I write mostly suspense fiction.
yes. Yes, and they're set in Cape Town, aren't they? Well, quite a
Well,
few
not
of them
all
are.
of them, but
No,
most of them are, yes.
Yeah. And where do you get your data collection from?
What sort of data are you referring to?
Well, your research. Where do you get your
Well,
research
wherever
from?
I need it, you know. I mean, my research is very varied, so I will have personal interviews with people. I will do a lot of reading. I use the internet when I absolutely have to.
Yeah.
So wherever I can find my facts.
Yeah. And you write full time because you started in 2009, didn't you?
2008, 2009, yeah.
You started writing full time.
Yeah, that's
and how
right.
did that all happen? Did you just get a break or something? Or
Well, I was very lucky in that my second Afrikaans novel was sent to my agent Isabel Dixon by a wonderful man in Cape Town, a former head of a publisher, and she accepted me as a client, and she started selling my work to publishers internationally.
Oh wow. Okay. And where is your biggest readership? Does it come from?
Probably France and Germany.
Isn't
The
that
Netherlands
interesting?
is now
Also big.
really big.
Yeah.
South Africa is doing very well. The UK,
Yeah.
the USA.
Yeah.
Those I think are
Yeah.
basically the biggest markets.
And what motivates you to write about crime? I mean, being South African, is that?
I never thought in terms of. I mean, only about half my novels are true crime novels. So, I don't really think in terms of genre when I write. I want to tell a story. It was after I think my second or third book that reviewers started referring to me as a crime author, and I said, well, that's fine.
That's how it develops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still don't think in terms of I have to write crime fiction.
Yeah.
I mean, my new book, Fever, is not a crime novel.
And that's just come out in the 30th of May. It's just come
out,
out. Yeah. And that's not about crime.
No, it's not about crime. It's well, I mean, there is a
a
murder
crime
mystery
yeah.
in it, but it is much more speculative fiction. It is set in a world that is decimated by the fever. It's about a father, Willem Storm, who wants to start a new community, but it's really the coming of age story of his son Nika.
Okay. Well, that is different.
Yeah.
Very different. And tell me about your writing day. Do you sit every day? Are you very disciplined? Do you have? Are there any tips?
Well, you have to write every day if you're a writer.
Yeah.
When I'm home, when I'm not book touring, then I write every day from about 5 o'clock in the morning until whenever I'm done for the day. Usually in the beginning of the book, that's around about lunchtime.
Yeah.
And towards the end of the book, that's around about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. But yes, I do.
You write every day, and you have a favorite place that you sit at?
Well, I don't have a favorite place. I have a place. I mean,
Yeah.
I have a little writing room where I close all the shutters and
Yeah.
switch off all the lights to have as few distractions as possible.
And do you have any tips for self-published authors or budding writers? Is there anything that you
Well,
would
the first, my biggest tip would be try not to self-publish, because I think the self-publishing route is extremely difficult.
it is difficult?
Send your manuscript to a recognized publisher and get the feedback. I mean, when I sent my first manuscript off, I said, even if you don't like it, tell me what's wrong so that I can learn.
Yes.
Because writing is a lifelong learning experience, and we can only learn by getting feedback from people who really know what
They're talking about.
So really try that, and get the feedback. If your first manuscript is not accepted, then look at the feedback and rewrite or write something new or something different, and learn from the process. I think the most important advice you can give to any aspiring writer is to read as much as you can.
Yes.
Read all the best
Yes.
in the world,
Yes.
and by osmosis you will learn more about writing than in any other
Yes.
way.
Yes.
A lot of people also, I think, make the mistake of writing stuff that they never see on bookshelves.
Yes.
Go into a bookshop and see what is there and see what is selling well. Because if you write something that is completely different, especially the kind of thing of your own life story, ask yourself, why don't I see other books like that on the shelf? I think those are the
Key
big
indicators.
pointers,
Yeah. Good. Well, I'm glad that you've given me the time to interview you. Thank
You're
you.
most welcome. Thank you very much.
So thank you for listening to our very brief interview, and we'll see you next on the next interview that will be coming up in about 2 weeks' time. All right. Bye.